Good evening. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening. This is my turn.
Yes, how are you, Anna? It's been a long time that we don't
Yeah.
have our classes, right?
Yeah. Great to meet you again.
Wow, I'm so glad to meet you too again. I hope you can hear me well tonight.
Yes, I can hear you well.
Okay, I can hear you too well, but I can't see you. Okay,
Um, some problem with my camera
it's
today.
okay. Yes, anyway, Anna, how are you? How was your weekends?
Thank you. I feel good.
Mm-hmm.
My week is very boring
Really?
because
Why?
I just stay home with my mother and my dog.
So that's why for you that is a boring
Yeah.
weekend.
Yes.
I see.
Boring.
But do you still have your gym during weekends?
No.
No. Okay.
Because it will not open.
Yes. Well, anyway, Anna, from our last class, basically that is Tuesday, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that is Tuesday, so 5 days ago. Yes. Do you still
Yeah.
remember the topic that we discussed?
Yes, I remember.
Okay, before we start our discussion tonight, can you please tell me our last class? I mean, the topic that we discussed, what have you learned?
We learned about expressing views and opinion.
Okay, and can you tell me what is the importance of expressing views and opinions?
It's important. Uh, I think the important express our view and opinion. It will help you with more confidence.
Okay, so
Yeah.
basically, this is your assignment too, right?
Yeah.
And I already emailed you back. I hope you received it. Okay, so don't forget the comments that I've said to that email, all right? Because
Yeah.
that is very important that you know some of the things that you need to change. Okay? Now, yes, you're correct. When expressing views and opinions, we are enhancing the self confidence that we have, all right,
Yeah.
within ourselves. And also, it's like we are using the rights of us as an individual, rights of us. Yes, that is totally real. In real life, we are using the right of us to express, to share our ideas and opinions regarding to a topic we are talking to. All right, so that's why expressing views, Anna, is very important part of our lives. Okay, not just only at work, but also in our daily routine of life. Okay?
Yeah.
So now we are going to continue our discussion by reading a conversation again. So Tom, Diane, John, and Karen have a conference call to discuss problems with the integration of Lewis into APU. What does Diane want to do? Okay? What
Okay.
doesn't? Yes, we are going to role play the conversation. I hope you can see it well.
Yes. I
Okay,
can.
so you're going to start first, Anna.
Oh, good. We can see and hear you now. Thanks, Tony.
Excellent! So we need to discuss the progress of the project, I think.
That's right. The integration of the human resources in the sales department had gone well. It's just your accountants that's a problem. They don't seem to want to use our IT accounting system, so they do everything slowly.
I don't agree, Karen. Our accountants have to check your system carefully to be sure.
Yes, but it's 3 months now. I think you need to put more pressure on Robert Houghton's team.
I'm not sure that's going to work. They don't have enough people for all their tasks at the moment. They need help.
I think so too. They need more resources, not more pressure.
Maybe I should talk to Robert and John and explain why it's so important.
Look, I'm sorry, but I don't think that's a good idea. Robert knows why it's important. We just have to give him more time.
I'm afraid that's not possible. We have to integrate the systems before the new financial year starts in January.
Yes, I agree. You can't run a business without financial information.
You're absolutely right. So let's see if we can find another solution to this problem. Okay,
Yeah.
so thank you because we already done a good conversation that we have here. Now, Anna, I am going to check some of the words, okay,
Okay.
that you pronounce. Alright, so from the lines that you have, I want you to pronounce this word again.
Integration.
Sean, integration. That is basically an SH sound in the end, alright? Sean.
Integration.
Okay, correct. Now let's have
Human resources.
human. U. That is silent H. Human resources.
Human resources.
Okay, next one, I know we have
Department.
departments.
Departments.
Okay, with S sound at the end. Next word, we have
Accountant.
one more time.
Accountant.
Accountants.
Accountants.
Okay, next word.
Month.
Months.
Months.
Okay, one more time.
Months.
Okay, you got it correct. Now for the last word that I noticed. So this one,
Integrate.
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 Okay, so Anna, can you please read the 6 words that I highlighted again?
Integration. Human resources. Departments. Accountants. Months. Integrate.
Okay, so you got it correct. Just don't forget on how to pronounce it correctly. Alright, so Anna, my question is, what doesn't Diane want to do? So based on the conversation, if you understand it, what
Diane
doesn't...
want to do. They want to discuss about the project.
Okay, so we are talking about
And
doesn't, right?
what doesn't
Yes. So what
doesn't
doesn't Diane want to do? Okay, based on the conversation, what does Diane said?
Diane does just
What does she said from their conversation of discussing the problems with the integration of Lewis?
Diane doesn't want to put more resource on robot team.
Okay. Can you repeat again? She said, I think you need to put more pressure on Robert Holden's team. That is, she wants to do, right? But what doesn't Diane want to do? Okay. What is your, do you have any idea, Anna? Okay, so let's go back to that question later on. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, let's just continue to the next slide here. Alright, so in order to understand more about the conversation that we just read, so we are going to answer if it's true or false. Alright, number 1.
Yeah.
So can you please read?
The accounting department integrates going well.
So what is your answer here?
False.
This is false.
False.
Can you tell me why?
Yeah. Because the accounting system have problem.
Okay.
Yeah. It's do everything slowly.
Okay, correct. So basically that is for number 2, right?
Yeah.
So that is also connected. Karen thinks the accounting department is working slowly. Is it true or false?
True. It's true.
It's true. Okay, so next one, can you please read?
Diane agrees with Karen. False.
Can you tell me why it is false?
She don't agree with Karen.
Okay, she don't agree with Karen. Number 4, the accounting team has enough people.
Accounting has enough people. False.
False. Alright, so why?
Because the team have enough people for all their tasks at the moment.
Okay, so for the last one, Anna, can you please read?
Dan wants to find a solution to the problem.
Okay, Diane wants to find the solution to the problem, and this
is true.
okay. So based on our discussion here, Anna, now can you please think of the things that the question that we have a while ago, what doesn't Diane want to do? So based on these understandings,
Then want to find solution to the problem.
okay, that is the thing that Diane right? Wants to do.
Solution to the problem.
So it means there is no thing that Diane doesn't want to do. Am I right? Diane wants to find a solution to the problem, okay? So it means Diane don't have anything that she doesn't to do. Hello?
Yes.
Okay. Is it correct? Do you agree with that? Hello? Can you hear me well?
Yes, I can.
So Diane wants to find a solution to the problem. So it means Diane don't. I mean, she doesn't have anything to do. She doesn't have, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. She doesn't want to do anything because what she wanted is a positive solution, right? To the problem. Okay?
Yeah.
Next one. So expressing views and opinions. This is in the field of key phrases. We have here the two categories. Okay, let me type here. This is the two categories. This agreeing and disagreeing. Okay, so of course, we are using these phrases every time we are expressing our views and opinions. Okay, now I want you to read these lines.
That's right. Yes, I agree. I think so too. You are absolutely right.
Okay, so I have a question, Anna. If you are expressing your views, the specific topic, or to someone, from these 4 lines, if you are agree, what is the most usable line that you usually used?
That's right.
That's right. Okay, so that is if you are agree, right? So basically, I also using it every time. That's right. Yes, I agree. Okay, so of course you can
Yeah.
use. We need to not stick from only one like this because we are the others. We have the other rather. Okay, so you can use it, Anna, whenever you are in the field of expressing your opinion to something. Okay, what if you are disagree? Okay, what are the lines that you can use? So we have here. Now, can you please read? Yes, can you please read these lines?
Yes.
Under
Read.
disagree, yes.
I don't agree. Yes, but I'm not sure that's going to work. I'm sorry, but I don't think that's a good idea. I'm afraid that's not possible.
Okay, so from these lines, Anna, what is the phrase that you keep using?
I don't agree with you.
Okay, something like that, right? I don't agree with you. Or yes, you can also use some of the follow up lines like yes, but. Alright, so it's like you are expressing your opinion into a negative way, okay? But still politely, okay? So I'm sorry, but I don't think that's a good idea,
Okay.
right? Showing respect even if you are disagree to the situation. Okay, so Anna, I hope that this key phrases extracted from the conversation we just read is already clear to you. Okay, so now we have here this one.
Yeah.
Other ways to give recommendations. So, do you still remember the topic that we have last classes? That is
Yes.
how to give recommendation, right? So, can you tell me again how you will give recommendation to something or someone? Yes, how will you give recommendation?
I will. I will say, in my opinion,
Okay,
in my point of view.
yes, correct. So in my opinion or in my point of view, that is a very simplest way to express or I mean to give recommendation. All right, but also we have a lot of phrases to use as well. So you will notice here in the picture that we have what happened and what will happen. Of course, when giving recommendation, you need to know what is happened first, right?
Yeah.
And what will happen if you're going to give recommendation, something like that. So, for example, in your work, okay, so there is a case where some of your colleagues is not yet finished doing the weekly report. All right, so what will you say to them? You need to give recommendation because they are not yet finished doing the weekly report and it's already Thursday. They need to pass it tomorrow morning, which is Friday, for example. Hello?
Yes.
So what are you going to say to them?
They not yet already their report.
Yes, so they have the task which is to do the weekly recommendation. I mean weekly report, but they are not yet finished that report, and it's already deadline tomorrow morning. So, what is your recommendation to them?
I will say, I'm sorry, today is your deadline, and
Okay, so you are a friend of them. So you can give recommendation by saying, in my point of view, you need to do it right now. You need to finish this right now. You need to ask for help. Okay. with someone who is totally know how to do it. Okay,
Yeah.
something like that. So giving recommendation, Anna, is depends on the situation. Okay, but of course, if you know, or if for you, if your recommendation is helpful, you can also share that to them. Okay, so it's
Okay.
like when we are talking, expressing views and opinions, giving recommendation is also connected. Did you get it?
I got it.
Okay, now let's have an exercise or a practice here. You're going to join the two parts together. Let's
See,
start with number one.
absolutely right.
Okay, she's absolutely
Right.
right. Next one.
We're not sure that's going to work.
Okay, correct. Next.
I'm afraid that's not possible. They think so too.
Okay, and of course for the last one.
He doesn't agree.
Yeah. Okay, correct. Now let's proceed to this one. Find the missing words to complete the sentences. Now let's start with Mr. Broer.
Mr.
Broer.
Bro isn't sure that's Bro
So what is your answer?
isn't sure that's going to work. Isn't sure that's going to work.
Okay, next one.
I'm sorry, but we don't think that's a good idea.
Okay,
I'm
next
afraid
one.
that's not impossible. They absolutely right.
Absolutely. Can you say it again?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. Next
Right.
one.
We think so too.
We think so too.
We think so too.
Yes. Okay. Correct. So, Anna, I have here
Yes.
the video clip, but it's already time. All right. Now we are not going to finish the video clip if I am going to share it to you. So tomorrow in our class, I am going to share the video link for you, okay? And we are going to continue with the last remaining slides that we have here. All right? So from our discussion tonight, we talk about expressing views and opinions. That is basically the part 1, because your lesson 39 is expressing views and opinions part 2. Okay? So, Anna, I hope that you learned something from our discussion tonight. And please don't forget how to pronounce those words correctly, the words that I told you a while ago. Okay?
Okay.
Do you have any question?
Yes.
No.
No
Okay.
questions.
Okay, so I am going to give you an assignment for tonight. Hello? Hello? Okay. Anyway, it's already time, Anna, so I have my next class. I am going to message you via Skype.